everyone. This is Colton from QU Productions, and yes, Sari, I of course am back. And don't worry, you will definitely see an update video, like another update video about everything very, very soon. Probably this week or next week. I don't know, but I'll definitely let you guys know. All right, I'll let you guys know. But anyway, so what we're about to be witnessing is a compilation of each basically of my thoughts of watching the Twilight movies for the first time. Yes. Now I actually will basically did explain when I actually talked about the first, when I actually, did for the first Twilight movie, but I'm gonna mention it basically right now because simply I want to give a huge context, better context than literally what the context I gave of that one. All right. So when I was a kid, these freaking movies were everywhere. In fact, I never even heard of Twilight until the second movie that came out. Seriously, there was freaking commercial I've been seeing over and over again, and people have been talking about these movies. I was like, what's the big deal on these films? Like, I never understood. Like, I was a kid. I was like nine. I think I was like 8 years old when the freaking New Moon came out, and I was like, what the heck is this? And then I realized later it's actually a second of a huge franchise based on a huge freaking book series. Like, total of 4 books, and also I think two other ones that the creator of it made, except it's kind of different and all that. I think one of them is about Edward's point of view or something. I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, these movies were everywhere. People were talking about it. Many of my friends were talking about it. It's like my gosh, like it was such a huge deal. I even had a family member that actually has a Jacob action figure. I'm not joking. This movie was These movies were so freaking huge. It was like freaking Harry Potter, except with vampires and werewolves and all that. I was just like, what's the big deal on these movies? And then I keep hearing that these movies are terrible.
Tell me, do you dream of being a vampire?
This is how we're represented. Unbelievable.
So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch them. Because that's the thing about me. Every single time I basically literally hear people saying, oh, this movie's terrible, I don't watch it. Like, seriously, like, if someone basically said that the Emoji Movie is bad, I ain't gonna watch it. Even to be honest, even when I saw the trailer, I kind of knew it was gonna be trash anyway, so, yeah. But, yeah, like, it was, like, so bad, so I just basically ignore after all these years. Like, so ignore them after all these years. But then, of course, for recent times of my life, my Mima basically been telling me about the Twilight movies, and she said that she likes them. And I was like, what, you like them? I was like, I heard they're terrible. But she told me, like, have you watched them? And I said, no. I was like, well, how can you basically know that they're terrible and you haven't watched them? I mean, she actually has a point. But still, I mean, but most people I've been hearing, it's people saying that it's terrible. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll watch it someday. So I did. Well, okay, I actually did try to one time before, actually. Because I actually recorded all the Twilight movies on YouTube TV, and I actually still have them still on my list. And when I tried watching Twilight, let's just say it didn't go so well, because apparently the freaking, like, I don't know, I think there was like a storm or something. Because for some reason, the television was just kind of glitchy. So I basically was like, okay, so I'm going to have to wait until another time. And then time goes by, and I just basically just keep forgetting that I need to watch Twilight for my Meemaw. But then something recently happened. And that, of course, is that all the Twilight movies I found out were all on Tubi. And I was like, well, if there's a time and place to watch it, it's gotta be this month. So, I actually, of course, watched all of them. I watched the first 3 yesterday and 2 today. And I will definitely say, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm actually am a fan of Twilight. And if you do not believe me, no joke, guys, no joke. Yeah, yeah, what you're seeing is actually a new moon wallpaper I actually found. I have one also a lock screen as well. No joke. So yeah, I am actually, of course, a fan of Twilight. I know these movies are stupid, but to be honest, they just have a enjoyment factor, and it just remind me of that time, that really interesting time from that interesting time when I was a kid, and it's just, gosh, just love these movies. I love these films so much. All right. Oh yeah, if you wonder what team I actually am, I'm Team Jacob. Team Jacob. Team Jacob. So, hope you guys will enjoy this compilation of literally my reaction from each movie. From basically, you could call it literally a journey in a way. So, yeah. Enjoy my reactions at the end of the films. Oh my gosh. Okay. I never thought in a million years I would ever watch this, but yep, I am doing it. I am doing this. So, I have never fully watched Twilight. I mean, and simply the reason is because, well, everyone is literally saying that these movies are absolute trash. So I basically listened to them. I was like, okay, we'll watch them because I heard they're absolute trash. And to be honest, they look absolute trash. So I didn't watch them. I mean, there was one time I did try watching it before, but the TV was glitching up, so I didn't see the whole thing. So and and my Mima always kept saying that these films are great. I was like, how? I mean, these are just nothing but garbage. And she's like, how is it garbage if I haven't seen them? And she does kind of point there, but so I am going to flat out watch these films for the first time. Yes, films. All freaking, like, 5 of them I'm watching. All 5 of them. And, oh boy, this is going to be something. So, wish me luck on the first one. Well, that was something. Okay, so I just witnessed Twilight fully for the very first time, and well, that was an experiment. Like, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know if literally those people back in the day were really that, big huge fans and didn't find anything wrong with it. Or they know it's so bad that they just basically just straight up just love it. Cause this movie is like the most the most something love story I have ever seen in my life. Like, this love, oh my gosh, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, okay, so so few things I will definitely say that I really do love about it. I mean, I do love everything about what I just witnessed, but The one thing I do actually do love is, of course, the cinematography. I actually thought the cinematography looks great. The direction was pretty nice, and not just that, the fight scenes with the two vampire Edward and that one guy actually was pretty cool. And yeah, like I definitely will say that it is very something. It was actually really cool, but my gosh, like the things that always just perplex me, it's like the love triangle with Edward and Bella. Now I can understand why this love triangle is so freaking stupid. Cause oh my gosh, this whole thing is like this whole love triangle with Edward and Bella is the most complex, most ridiculous love story I have ever seen in my life. I actually have no idea if that's supposed to be intentional or literally the person who, I don't know if it's even in the book because I never read the books ever. So like I actually do not know if that's really what it was like in the books or the people who basically made the movie or movies, because there's like freaking 5 movies with the final one being in 2 parts, and basically like they just do not pay that, they have terrible writers or something. Like seriously, this is a big mystery. I actually have no idea. I'm just gonna say this movie is, I'd say I love it. I absolutely love it. Just how stupid and ridiculous this whole thing is. Oh my gosh. And I don't even know how to rate this movie. Because literally, it's one of those things like, how can I rate this film after what I witnessed? This complex love story. Like, like, I guess I could give it, maybe 7 out of 10. I actually don't really know. I don't even know. Literally, this whole movie is just a big freaking train wreck, but I just straight up love it. I straight up literally love everything about this movie. It is so stupid. I love it. Oh my gosh. Now I'm freaking curious what the other movies are like. Because, oh my gosh, this movie was so bad, I just straight up love it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This movie, man. This is called Signing Out, and I'll probably do New Moon maybe today, I don't know. But oh my gosh. Alright guys, I'm gonna watch the sequel, New Moon. Fun fact, this one right here was my introduction to Twilight. I remember seeing advertisements of it, and I remember it was like, what the heck?
Have you ever had a secret you couldn't tell anyone?
You're a werewolf.
They could kill us all.
Don't get me upset.
The Twilight Saga, New Moon, rated PG-13, November 20th.
And of course, I never seen it. But I did hear this was a classic, and after that I did see a few clips. And after that, this is where I believe Jacob becomes this big character that we all know of him. So, wish me luck on this one. Wow, that was cool. Alright, so I just watched New Moon, and I'm just gonna say it is still pretty bad, silly, stupid, but there are some interesting things, actually. And one of them is by far Jacob. I'm sorry to say this, but I am Team Jacob. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know, like, seriously, the people that are basically Team Edward are a bunch of weirdos, because literally, Jacob is by far the one character that is just so charming to Bella. So charming to Bella. And for some reason, Bella just basically goes back to his freaking weirdo boyfriend. It's like, dude. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, but still, well, even though I kind of knew this was going to happen, because obviously there's, of course, more. The next is Eclipse, and then Break It Dawn part 1 and 2. And, there are, of course, a lot of interesting things I would definitely say. Like, one thing, the wolf pack Jacob, of course, has is so cool. And I'm just going to say, the CGI for the wolves, the werewolves, are so freaking cool. Like, oh my gosh, the CGI looks so good. I mean, it looks better than some CGI today. Like, oh my gosh. Like, it looks so good. I mean, no wonder why the team behind it actually worked on that Red Riding Hood movie. Which, by the way, that movie is a way better love story than this. But I'm enjoying it for the entertainment factor, and I'm actually really loving it. Also, the cinematography, of course, like the first one, is really good. Really different this time. It's more bright, which I actually really do love. Also, the vampire thing, the whole vampire cult thing underground underneath that tower, it's so very unique, actually. And also that one vampire character, that dude that's like remarkable or something like that. That dude is actually really cool. But yeah, I actually really liked this one. I think this might be the best in the series, actually. Like, this is such a classic. Really a classic. So, I'm actually excited for what's going to happen to Eclipse, because especially that Bella and Edward are going to get married, even though that she's still in high school. So it's like, you could have just wait for that. I don't know. But anyway. So, yeah, I will say New Moon, really fun. I will give it a credit. It's actually really, really fun. It's still stupid and ridiculous like the first one, but it had some interesting stuff to it. I actually will say, I actually really like this movie. I like the first one as a fun, guilty pleasure comedy. This one, same thing, but more with interesting stuff in it. I really give credit. New Moon is by far my favorite so far. So, really excited to see the rest of them. I'm gonna say, this one was pretty good. Okay, so I just finished Eclipse, and I'm gonna say, I was actually pretty impressed by this one, actually. Like, I was actually really impressed. I mean, still, it is pretty silly. I mean, especially with the whole Edward and, Bella thing still going on. And oh yeah, guess what? The next one, they're gonna get married because Edward proposed in this movie. Yeah. Poor Jacob, man. And by the way, there's literally a scene that Edward literally mentioned quietly about the marriage, literally straight up to Jacob's face. Like, literally, so he could basically know the truth. Like, oh my gosh. Like, Edward just, oh gosh, sorry, he should have been with Jacob, oh my gosh. And also that part with Bella kissing, Jacob, even though we know Edward and her are gonna still be married, but still, that right there was satisfying. Yeah. But also, I will definitely say this might be the darkest, or at least right so far, because that opening was really dark with the guy with literally Victoria, the girl from the first two movies, just straight up, just basically like getting that kid and making basically him like a new vampire and basically make a whole army to basically kill Bella. And yeah, it's really insane. Like, oh my gosh, like it's really really insane. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed the clips. Still, New Moon is still my favorite of the bunch. Still my absolute favorites. But I will say Eclipse is actually a very good one. I'll definitely say. Still it's silly, but I will say it's definitely pretty really cool actually. The battle scenes were really unique. The cinematography is great. And of course the werewolf CGI are still amazing. So yeah, really, really enjoyed it, this one. And I'm gonna basically see the last two movies tomorrow. And oh man, this is just, gosh, these movies are so stupid, but I love them. Alright, so I just witnessed Breaking Dawn Part 1. And I'm gonna say I actually knew this is gonna be, less actiony, because that's usually, for part ones, like the first half of, one of these things, like, like Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1, I mean, that actually had a lot of action, but it didn't have a climatic action until Part 2, or, or Hunger Games Mockingjay, like Part 1, it was more or less actiony, but then the second half, it gets, the second part gets, crazy up. So, just like that, it's more or less action, but it was actually really cute. Like, it was actually really cool and very insane. Like, this half is basically focuses on their wedding, and not just that, the birth of their child. And wow, like that was intense and crazy. Like, oh my gosh, like it was like so intense. I love it. And not just that, Bella's a vampire now. Oh my gosh. Oh man, can't wait to see what's gonna really happen to her when I see part 2. But yeah, part 1 is actually pretty good. I will definitely say it's actually pretty good, pretty great. I really like it. I actually really, really do like it. And so yeah, so definitely stay tuned for part 2. And yeah, so I'm totally gonna see how the whole thing ends. It is time for the finale of the century. So, we got the part 2, everyone. The finale of the century. The movie of all centuries. And probably one of the biggest deal movies of 2012. I was in middle school when this movie came out. I think I was in 6th grade, and it was like, yeah, I was like 6th grade. And this was like a huge deal. I remember seeing the commercials. I remember seeing like promotion of Bella as a vampire, all that. I was like, oh my gosh, it's supposed to be a big deal, everyone. But of course, I didn't see it because, well, obviously, I've never seen these movies until now. And I actually do know a few things that actually does happen, but I'm not positive it could be true or not. But we'll definitely see. Well, I'll definitely see. I'll definitely be the judge of this. Because part 2 was a big deal. Big deal. Big battles. Big everything. So, let's see how in the world this whole movie franchise ended. Wow. That was a great freaking conclusion. Just wow. Oh my gosh. Like, that is incredible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just that was just beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh, man, that they're showing everyone right now. Oh my gosh. Like, this is just, my gosh. Like, wow. Just so freaking beautiful, man. I mean, that was just glorious.
One step closer.
Okay, so I just had to finish watching the rest of the credits, but oh my gosh, like that was just wow. This right here, oh my gosh. Like, part 1 was actually pretty cool, but this right here was, I think, better than part 1, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Like, that was just freaking epic. That was so epic. And that twist right there being part of Alice's vision was, I think, a crazy great idea, actually. It's like, I have never seen something like that ever done in anything ever. Heck, freaking Harry Potter didn't do that crap. But in a great way, because I love Harry Potter. But oh my gosh, like, that is just straight up amazing. Oh my gosh. And I'm just going to say that was an epic finale. Like, this might be one of the best finales to a franchise ever. Like, that is just peak right there. Oh my gosh. Like, everything about it, it's just so good. I mean, it was a perfect freaking finale to the franchise. Like, oh my gosh. I'm actually glad they didn't do any more sequels. I know they made 2 books, but I think one of them, I do know it's basically the same thing, but an Edward's perspective. But yeah, but oh my gosh, like that, like this right here, I'm like this is such a perfect great finale. Like, oh my gosh, like this is just cinema right here. Like, oh my gosh. Now, as for my conclusion on the Twilight Saga. Does the Twilight Saga actually rock? Well, it's a matter for what kind of movie you're into. Or what story you're into. And to be honest, what mood you're basically into. Or, not only that, it's like, if this is the type of movie you're into, if the franchise you're into. To me, this movie franchise, it ain't for everyone. Because, like I said, the whole thing is kind of stupid as well. But still, it basically had some interesting ideas. Alright? Like, I'm not trying to basically say everyone should watch this. Alright? Like, I'm not saying that. Because, like I said, it is pretty stupid. But in a funny and ridiculous way. But I would definitely say, if you guys are interested, then give the franchise a watch. It's on Tubi, and now since that, if you guys have Disney Plus, which of course I don't, then go check it out on Disney Plus. it's really a really great. I think it's a real, by far one of my favorite franchises like I have ever seen. It's like not just like in a funny way, but also just in the most epic way ever. Like it's no Lord of the Rings, it's no Harry Potter, but it is so entertaining, so awesome, and just so amazing. But I will say, I'm still Team Jacob. Team Jacob for life. So, this is Colin signing out, and I hope you enjoyed my review on, or my, take on Twilight.